Welcome into this edition of UNA Week in Review presented by Lions HR. I'm Brandon Lewis. The Lions women's and men's basketball teams wrapped up a 2-week stretch of road games with trips to West Florida and Valdosta State. Find out how they did next.
Hi, I'm Bill Lyons with Lions HR. If you own or operate a small business, then you're aware of the growing number of challenges affecting your profitability. And if you're like most companies, the most expensive challenges are often people-related. At Lions HR, we've helped hundreds of business owners who were frustrated with the rising costs of payroll, workers' compensation, employee benefits, and the ever-increasing number of employment regulations. There's a better way to manage your human resources. Find out how working with Lions HR can improve your company's profitability.
Having completed the first 11 games of the conference schedule with just 3 victories, the UNA men's basketball team looked to turn things around in the final 11 games. On Thursday night, Calvin Dade and Marcus Landry helped the Lions get off to a quick start against the West Florida Argonauts in a 79-65 victory. UNA scored the first 8 points of the game and never looked back. Dade finished with 23 points and 10 rebounds. Landry also turned in a double-double, his 4th of the season, with 12 points and 11 rebounds. Nathan Spear also had a stellar night. With his 18 points, the Adelaide, Australia native is now in the 1,000-point club at UNA. On Saturday, the men kept the ball rolling at Valdosta State. The Lions rolled the Blazers 95-79 and registered its 10th consecutive win against the Black and Red. Nathan Spear led the Lions with 21 points and 5 assists. Brandon Herman finished with 20. The big men registered back-to-back doubles as Calvin Dade finished with 16 points and 14 rebounds. Marcus Landry swiped 13 boards and 12 points. The UNA women's basketball team gave everything they could to try to knock off the top team in the Gulf South Conference on Thursday evening. The Lions led by as many as 13 against the West Florida Argos, but were unable to fend them off for the full 40 minutes in a 71-62 loss. Rebounding was a big part of the game as the Argos topped the Lions on the boards 59-40. Makina Randall finished with 10 points and 9 rebounds to lead the Lions. North Alabama rebounded on Saturday when it traveled to the complex to face the Valdosta State Blazers. The Lions completed a season sweep with a 63-50 victory over VSU. UNA is now tied with West Georgia for 4th in the Gulf South Conference standings. Jennifer Town poured in 15 points, while Jessica Brown added 12 for the Lions. UNA women's and men's squads return home now to face West Alabama on Thursday evening. On Saturday, UNA will host West Georgia for a 1 and 3 p.m. tip in the women's and men's doubleheader. Thanks for joining us on this edition of Lions HR UNA Week in Review. I'm Brandon Lewis. Keep up to date with UNA Athletics by heading to MoreLions.com.